Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you my process in guide coating and blocking and getting this door nice and smooth and level. We want to make sure when it's time to paint and put a nice clear coat on it, we want everything smooth. We don't want no waves in it. You really got to do this process and get it blocked out to really get a smooth paint job. So let's take a look. All right, guys. So for my blocks, I like to use the DuraBlock. So when I'm doing smaller areas, like places like right in here, I use the small one. It's the model AF 4405. They're stiff, but they are still a little bit flexible. So they work really well. And when I'm doing the bigger panel, I'll use the bigger block. It is the AF 4402. Now as far as the sandpaper, I'll start off when I do my filler work and trying to get everything nice and smooth. The very first process, I use 80 grit. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll start off with 80 just to get everything shaped up and get it really close. And then I'll put 2 heavy coats of a 2K urethane primer, and I'll go back over it with a 240, and then I'll repeat the process and do it again with 320. And then at that point I stop and put the car together and pretty much have everything finished. And the last step before I actually paint, I go over everything with 400. So let's see what that looks like. All right, so what I'll do first is I'll use a dry powdered black guide coat just so I can tell basically what I'm doing. All right, and I usually keep an air hose with me because once I block for a little bit and it starts gumming up, you can just take your air hose and just blow it off and you can keep going. But basically, you just want to do a cross pattern. Just go back and forth, and then you'll want to go this way. And of course, you see how it gums up. Blow it off. And just keep going. Of course, I don't know if you can see. You can see obviously that's low. So that guide coat to highlight spots like that where you can tell, and you just have to keep blocking until you get all that gone. And don't stay in one spot too long. Just keep moving it around. And then keep crossing it. As you can see, that's already starting to disappear. There's still a little bit there. And there's some in the bottom. You just have to keep going. And be careful right here on this edge. You know, if you go over this edge too much, you're going to take it back down to bare metal. So just be mindful of that. We got a low spot right here. See if I can get you a little closer. All right, so like the bottom, because this right here is smaller, I don't use the big block. I'll use the small one. Same process. I just go back and forth. And you cross it the opposite way. Again, just be careful for your edges, because you'll go back down to bare metal. Which it's okay. I mean, I'll still have to prime this again. But right now we're just trying to shape it up and make sure everything's smooth. But your very last blocking job with the 400, you really don't want to go through if you can help it. But you can see, I mean, there's you an example. You know, I went through right here, which it's okay. That's just part of it. But basically, you just keep going just like this. You can see right here, I started going through right there just a little bit. That's actually some of the filler where I had to go around and smooth the edge up. So that would be like a high spot that it hit. So, I mean, that's okay. But yeah, so right now I'm on the 240. So I'll do the whole door just like I'm doing now, so everything's uniformed, and I'll recoat the door again, and then I'll move to the 320, and then it'll go back on the car, and then I'll do the 400 at the very end. That's pretty much it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope it helps. Just a real quick video of how I like to do it, and you know, there's several different ways to do this. This is just how I do it. If you've not seen it, you can go back. I redid a 72 Nova and painted it green. I used this same process on the whole car. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what to expect as far as the finish of it and all that. And also, while you're doing this, make sure you're wearing a mask. I wasn't wearing a mask doing this just for the video purpose. But make sure you're wearing a mask. But yeah, give this video a like. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.